CORCORAN Farms, steers, Eufaula, Alabama, CORCORAN Farms, 16-1A, 16-1B, 16-1C. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. CORCORAN Farms, steers, 16-1A, be one load around 9:30, 9:40. We'll have a breakdown on the colors when we get to the safe sale, the Alabama safe sale, August the 6th. 16-1A will be the heavy load around 53 or 4 head. The weight will be somewhere around 9:30 or 40. 16-1B will be 2 loads around 115, 116 head. The weight will be somewhere around 860, 880. Those will deliver somewhere around September the 10th through the 20th. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. Tom and Walt Cochran. Liston Clark, nephew, he's the one that's responsible for the cattle. Him and his dad, Tim Clark, doing a tremendous set. These are really good cattle. Really nice set of #1 muscle, medium and large frame steers sired by Angus. And a few Hereford bulls. They hadn't had Charolais in several years, but they did use a few Charolais years back. All the Charolais color would probably be high percent of Angus in them, just carrying on the white and the gray color. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. It'll be mostly black and just a few Charolais. (16-1C) will be 2 loads somewhere around 132, 134 head. Weight will be around 750 or 60, and they'll deliver toward the end of September, somewhere around September the 20th through the 25th. All the cattle were weaned back July the 4th and 5th. We'll have the number of days in each lot. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Tom and Walt Cochran. Tom used to be in charge, but he's turned it over to the nephew, their sister's son, Cindy's son, Liston Clark, and Liston's dad, Tim, is here helping. Really a docile set. You see how calm these cattle are. #1 muscle, medium, large frame steers, sired by Angus, mostly Angus, and a few Hereford bulls out of Angus cross cows. There's a few cows got a little semi-Angus where they used the little semi-Angus bulls for a few years, and the Charolais bulls. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. Cattle keep improving every year. I thought they were better last year, but they're even better this year. Cattle are real docile. Use a lot of Angus bulls from Adams Angus and Circle G Angus. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. 16 1A, 1B, and 1C. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. 16 1A will be the heavy load, around 53, 54 head, weighing 930 or 40, delivering the first part of September. 16 1B be two loads around 115, 116, around 860, 880. And 16 1C be two loads around 750, 60, delivering around September the 20th, 25th. You really needing some docile, high quality steers, these are the ones to carry back home. They have fed them in the past and they've done really good, and we have a lot of repeat buyers buying these, having a few folks to buy the heifers to breed with. They're putting some of the bred heifers that they don't replace in the Georgia, Alabama safe bred heifer sale for Saturday in April. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, steers, it's around 320. They do a good job getting them weaned, giving them the shots. The loads will be really uniform, and they've been being pretty close on the weights, the base weights that we use. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula. Again, Tom and Walt Cochran, nephew Liston Clark, his dad Tim, they look after the cattle. Be some of the best cattle we market every year. Tom and Liston both have been previous presidents of the Alabama Safe Marketing Group. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, steers. Again, really a nice set of No More Muscle, medium and large frame steers, sired by Angus, a few Hereford bulls out of Angus cross, a few black baldies with the Herefords, and a few Charolais crosses with using the Charolais, and a few out of semi-Angus cow when they were using semi-Angus bulls, but been using Angus bulls for several years now. Only be a few reds, but we had to break down on the color. Finally see one red. He'll be in the 1C load, 16 1C. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula steers, 1A, 1B, 1C. The cattle are sorted according to weight, so the loads will be pretty uniform. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. CORCORAN Farms steers, Eufaula, Alabama. 16-1A, 16-1B, 16-1C. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. Heifers, 16-2. Be around 142 head, 2 loads, around 7 to 720. Deliver somewhere around September the 15th through the 25th. CORCORAN Farms. They'll be keeping the biggest, heaviest heifers, but they'll still be a good quality heifer that you could breed if you wanted to breed them and replace with them. Listen does a good job. Ricky Hudson helps him pick out a lot of the bulls. They usually picking out some with some marbling and some muscling and ribeye in them. CORCORAN Farms, 16-2. Tom and Walt Corcoran, Leston Clark nephew. His mother Cindy's their sister, and his dad Tim Clark helps Leston with the cows. Give a shout out to Mr. Roy, who's no longer with us, but he taught Leston a lot by having a lead cow in each herd. That's one reason why the cattle are so docile in the way they handle the cattle. I saw a Jersey cross cow that I asked Leston about, and he said Mr. Roy bought it back in 2017. I don't think she had a calf this year, according to Leston, but she did her job. She led these cows and calves around. He's fixing to put them with the light steers. They're going to put them on some millet. CORCORAN Farms, Eufaula, Alabama. 16-2, be 2 loads, 142 head, around 7 1/4. Delivery will be around September the 15th, or around September the 15th through the 25th. Tremendous set of #1 muscle, medium and large frame heifers sired by Angus. A few Herefords out of Angus, mostly Angus. A few Hereford Angus cows, a few Charolais Angus cows, and a few Sim-Angus cows. Only a few reds, a few Charolais. CORCORAN Farms, 16-1A. A lot of these that I've got on the video will be the ones on the 2 loads. CORCORAN Farms, 16-2.